following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Operating from the gun, Cotton. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Franklin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Franklin. And he's going to go down. They get turned back at the 40. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Under pressure, and they get to him again. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cotton. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Flynn. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Flynn. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Cotton. And he wisely will throw that one away. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
back to throw. Franklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Stewart. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
From the 43, here's a second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stewart.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Stewart. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on third down, Cotton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Here's Brad Robbins now.
And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They go play action here on first down. And he'll find Hall. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Stewart. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running the toss to Brooks here.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Brought down back at the 27.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Franklin.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall. Tough spot here. Third down and 11.
A gain of 2 makes it third.
Back to throw. Franklin.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dancing away at the 35.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about when we did see pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Looking to throw. Cotton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Flynn, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Back to throw. Cotton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run the counter. Flynn. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
This is McIntosh.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Cotton. That is caught. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Franklin. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Franklin. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Franklin. Hard throw. Incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun on 3rd down. Cotton. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Niners are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 42 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Cotton. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Cotton. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Give them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
3rd and
8. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Cotton. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. Flynn. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Cotton.
This ball caught by McIntosh.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Flynn. Breaks through the contact. And he's got this down to the 35.
95 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. Seven yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Cotton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
49er first down. It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
Now a give, right side. Flynn. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Cotton. He finds his man, complete. That's Flynn.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Cotton. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Franklin. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Franklin. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. Going up top. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there. 68 yards.
And the Broncos have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Cotton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
From the gun on third down. Cotton.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 35, 49ers 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Back to throw. Cotton.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Up the middle they go. It's Flynn.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Flynn.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 117 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On first down, it's Flynn. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Second and goal.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Number 87. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver.
From the 31, here's a second and 8.
It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Now a handoff up the middle. Stewart. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Stewart.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Franklin. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Stewart. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Martin on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49ers.
2nd and 6.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Franklin. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is taken at the 15. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Cotton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, Flynn. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
49-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off play action. Cotton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Cotton. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Now a handoff up the middle. Flynn. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The first carry here for Jordan James.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be His kick here is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I thought there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Franklin. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Nick Martin on the coverage.
Back to throw. Franklin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Stewart. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he missed it. It's no good.
This is 1st and 10.
And that will keep this a 2-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
3rd and 14.
Back to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Broncos, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals.